it's Jill Smart with Live Fit Now, and today I am joined by Matt Priest. Matt is joining us with a really great recipe today, and I'm so excited to talk with you today, Matt. How are you today?
Pretty good. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, excellent. So tell me what you're going to share with us today, first of all.
So today I just kind of want to talk about a recipe, something that I do after a cheat day, because we all know it's tough to kind of rebound from a cheat day. Some people, it's a slippery slope for some people. They cheat once and then they feel like, oh, I ruined everything. So today I just kind of want to share what I do to get my body kind of back in the groove of things as far as just getting on that healthy routine again and kind of getting after it again.
Yeah, so tell us what is in this recipe and walk us through the ingredients first.
Okay, so the ingredients are super simplistic. I'm not all about throwing all kinds of things in my food. I'm too busy for that. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
organized enough for that. So if that's kind of what you like, great. But I'm real simple. I like to just keep it simple. So the ingredients are just eggs,
Mm-hmm.
uh, bacon, like healthy bacon, lean bacon, and then you
Okay.
have mixed veggies and a lemon and water. So and some fruit, of course. So that's really about it.
Okay. And so now, let's talk about the eggs that you use. Are you using cage-free eggs? What's your preference on that?
Um, Honestly, for me, eggs are eggs. I grew up on an acreage, so I've had the organic eggs, if you want to call them, straight from the chicken. But
Okay.
as long as you're getting some kind of some protein in the first thing in the morning, that's the biggest thing.
Okay. And as far as your preference on your bacon now, are you using an unprocessed bacon? Do you prefer turkey bacon? What do you like to do with that?
Yeah, I'd like to do turkey bacon if I can. I
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like regular pork bacon. That's always good. It's a little bit more fatty, but I kind of compensate that with a low carbohydrate
Mm-hmm.
diet. So I think I can have a little bit more fatty foods because I'm kind of taking those out. But at the same time, if you want to stay lean, definitely turkey bacon or some kind of lean meat as far as that goes.
Excellent. So, is this a recipe that you recommend to your clients? Is this one of your favorite detox recipes for your clients?
Yeah, definitely. So basically, the way I start, so I like to have my cheat days on Sunday when I'm with my family, hanging out. Maybe we go out
Mm-hmm.
to dinner, something like that.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm going to do within the first 20 minutes of waking up is I'm going to cut a lemon in half. I'm going to pour some hot water, warm to hot water in a glass,
Mm-hmm.
squeeze that lemon, get as much juice as I can in there, drink that, okay? Then I'm going to let that sit for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm going to start cooking. And basically, all I do is two eggs, scramble those up, throw some mixed veggies in there, so some carrots, peas, green beans, things like that. And then I also have a little side of berries as well. So blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, things like that. Those are also good for a detoxing effect as
Yeah.
well. So,
Yeah.
and then of course with my protein, some lean bacon, and honestly, within the first probably hour of having that, I feel a lot better. Like a lot of us know what it feels like to kind of overindulge and eat
Mm-hmm.
some stuff we don't normally eat, and you just kind of feel
Yeah.
bogged down a little bit. Yeah. So, um, doing that really makes me kind of my body wake up a little bit, and then of course, right after that, I'm going to do my workout, or at least I'm doing a workout sometime during the day. That's another big thing is don't skip a Monday workout because Monday workouts are the thing that puts you on track for the rest of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that you do the warm or hot lemon water in the morning. For our audience, explain the purpose of that, what it does for your body.
So basically, the lemon just has it's like acid properties. Basically, that's just gonna kind of run through your system and help detox your liver, detox other organs in your body. That's just gonna kind of get rid of all that nasty funk
Yeah.
toxins you got going on from the fried food, the sugar, whatever you had.
Yeah, so I love the fact that you're doing the warm lemon water every morning. It's such a great way to start, and I encourage that with all my clients as well, because it's so detoxifying to the body, and it also gets the body in an alkaline state. where you're at your best for weight loss and detoxification. So that's incredible. So Matt,
Definitely.
tell me, what were you doing before you got into fitness? What was your life like?
I was actually I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, so I got out in 2008, and just kind of didn't know what I was going to do after I got out. Started noticing, how bad the obesity rates where I live in Lincoln, Nebraska were. So, I went back to school for a little bit and started studying up on the body and how to get in shape and things like that. Obviously, I knew the part, but I maybe just didn't know how to transfer it to other people. So
Right.
I started getting myself back in shape because obviously after I got out of the Marine Corps, with people telling me when to exercise, how to exercise, things like that,
Hmm.
I wanted a break from that. So, but then my body didn't like that so much, and I had some back issues, and I put on some weight. So I started getting back in shape. People started asking about how to get back in shape. So I became certified. I started with a few clients just out of my house and like on the track and things like that. And kind of from there, I just decided let's just do this. And I opened up a business, and
Hmm.
the first couple of years were tough, and I really didn't have a business model or anything like that. But I
Hmm.
kind of just researched and found my way. And I have two locations now, so hopefully keep growing from there.
So are you working with brand new clients who are just getting into fitness? What is your niche for you there?
All right. So my niche is our ideal market is to work with those kind of those moms that don't have a lot of time. We do 30-minute boot camps, so it's quick. Everything is always different. You don't get bored with the workout, so that's kind of where I like to stay. I've worked with athletes before. I've worked with some other people, but I just find it kind of it feels good to see somebody who hasn't worked out in years, and
Hmm.
they come in, they kind of get their butt kicked the first couple of times, and then they start seeing these little changes, these little ways that they're changing themselves, and
Yeah.
it's kind of addicting after that. So that's the part that I really like.
Yeah. Yeah. And as far as, do you coach them on their nutrition then as well as part of it?
Yeah, so yeah, definitely, and that's a big key to our program. We follow everybody on the MyFitnessPal app, which is
Hmm.
free for everybody. You kind of give them
Yeah.
basic advice. We don't, try to throw too much crazy stuff at them just because it's hard to adhere to things like that. So we just say clean up your diet a little bit. We all kind of know how to clean up our diet. We all kind of, nutrition is getting more common sense nowadays. So there's no, one size fits all for nutrition, but as long as you're cleaning it up and you're being conscious of your decisions, and you're keeping track, you're not overindulging. Because I have people that eat really healthy all the time, but they eat a
Hmm.
lot of food. So I always tell them, you're eating too much healthy. You need to back off, maybe cut the portions in half or something. And that always seems to work for them just because if you're not keeping track of it, I mean, never know where you're going.
Yeah. Now, do you get some women that are resistant to wanting to track on the MyFitnessPal?
Yeah, definitely. That's something that, a lot of people just don't like doing. And for them, I say, just do it because we don't venture too much outside of our regular day-to-day nutrition. So I say,
Yeah.
get on there for a week or two, see where you're at as far as your calorie intake and your macronutrients. And then you can kind of just go from there. Like if you need to change some things, you can change them for a couple weeks. And then from there, you can kind of see what works for you. So, yeah, there is definitely resistance on that, but honestly, the people that get the best results in my gyms are the ones that are consistent on that and are dedicated to doing that.
Yeah, it's so important, and I think so many people when they're stepping into that piece of deciding to make changes in their lives, they are so resistant to tracking their food, and it's such a key piece to getting that optimal health and nutrition. So,
Definitely.
so tell me, how has this shifted your life? Since you started doing this, how has helping women and doing your boot camps really shifted your life?
I just it's very gratifying to be able to help people every day, and it just keeps you in a positive mind state. You're not going to the 9 to 5. every day. It's just kind of the same thing. It's always different. It's always fun. Just like anything else, there's the bad stuff, but it's just it's a very gratifying feeling to be able to help everybody and train my team to because I don't have a big part in the everyday training anymore. But if I can train my team the way that I did it, the way that I focus on coming up and creating and getting people the results, if I can train them the same way and kind of duplicate it myself, that's very satisfying in itself too, just training these younger employees.
Yeah, excellent. And so do you find that your employees are excited about this journey as you are? Are they enjoying helping women get fit and moving forward to a different lifestyle?
Yeah, definitely. The one thing I have to have is the passion. They have to have the passion. I have to find the people with the passion that actually want to do it. If they don't have the passion, that's going to show out, right away, and they're not going to work for me. So as long as they show that passion, show that they actually care about the clients, and making sure that they're coming in, they're logging on their MyFitnessPal, they're doing their 3 to 4 times of workouts a week. As long as they actually care about that part, they're going to go a long way.
Now, your typical boot camp workout, you're doing this in 30 minutes. Are you doing more of a CrossFit style workout? What kind of workout are your clients doing?
So it's somewhat like CrossFit, I guess you could call it. We do like the box jumps, and we do burpees, and we do different things. We don't do a lot of Olympic lifting, just because we only have 30 minutes to work with these clients. A lot of complicated things like that. We don't want to take a bunch of time. We want to get them in, get them out, and get them on with their day. So, but the high intensity is what kind of makes up for that. So
Right.
we do a lot of body weight stuff. We do a lot of suspension training. We do kettlebell training, battling ropes, med balls. So it's definitely, I like it. It's my favorite type of workout to be able to. I like to lift as well, but I also like, hey, I want to get just, I don't got time. I want to just knock this 30 minutes out real quick. I let my trainers kick my butt all the time, and even some of my clients kick my butt too. So it's fun.
I love that. And I love the fact that you're showing women how they can get in and out, be efficient in their day, and then still move forward and get everything done that they want to get done in their busy lifestyle. So that's amazing.
Definitely. Yeah, and a lot of people ask me, is 30 minutes enough? Is that going to be enough? And they want to do back to back and stuff like that. I'm like, you can do back to back, that's fine. But if you're pushing yourself as hard as you can for that 30 minutes,
Yeah.
you're going to have what we call the afterburn, basically, and you're going to burn calories up to 48 hours after. And you're going to burn that, or you're going to build that lean muscle that's going to help, burn that fat, burn more calories, while you're doing anything. So that's why I really believe in the system of, the quick, efficient workout that's going to kind of take you from 0 to 100.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, Matt, it's such a thrill to get to chat with you a little bit, and I love what you're doing up there in
Thanks.
Lincoln with Fit for Lincoln. I'm excited to continue to follow you on your journey, and just really want to take a minute to thank you for joining us today and sharing your recipe and sharing some of
Yeah,
your story with us.
definitely. Thank you for having me, Joe. I really enjoyed it.